Hiring is crucial, but traditional interviews can be time-consuming, inconsistent, and prone to bias. Introducing Cognito AI, an AI-powered platform designed to revolutionize the technical and HR interview process. For HR teams, Cognito AI offers a simple yet powerful dashboard. Here you can configure every aspect of the AI interview. The HR person just needs to fill in the position information with their email address and certain interview questions that they can add or remove from the list of questions that already exist. We also provide recommended questions that they can ask the person. We also have evaluation metrics such as confidence, cultural fit, communication skills, problem solving, technical knowledge. We can add and remove as many of these as we want. Additionally, we also allow the candidate to be asked questions from the resume that they have uploaded and technical questions. Once the HR person saves the configuration, the candidate can now go to their screen. Now, let's switch to the candidate's perspective. Over here, candidates access a clean interface designed for a smooth, voice-driven interview. As you can see, the candidate's resume has been parsed and all the information about the resume from the candidate has been extracted by our LLM. The candidate can now continue to the interview stage. On the screen, the candidate is introduced with the rules of the interview with instructions that the candidate can read before they start the interview process. Once the candidate has read and understood all the instructions, they can start the interview.
Who are your role models?
I admire Satya Nadella for his human-centric leadership and ability to drive innovation at scale while fostering a strong engineering culture. Another role model is Guido van Rossum, the creator of Python, for his emphasis on simplicity and developer-first thinking, which has deeply influenced how I approach software design. I also draw inspiration from mentors I have worked with at Algorithm and Carnegie Mellon, who have shown me the value of blending technical depth with empathy and product intuition.
Can you discuss an instance where you used your experience with Spring Boot and Hibernate to automate processes or enhance efficiency of a system? And what challenges did you face during this development process?
As you can see, this question is related directly to the CV that was uploaded by the candidate. Since we had selected in the HR configuration to ask questions from the resume. Now let's answer this.
Can you share a specific example of how your mentors at Algorithm or Carnegie Mellon have influenced your approach to blending technical depth with empathy in your projects?
These are the follow-up questions that the AI agent asks, which were based on my responses from the previous questions. Once the interview has been complete, the interviewer lets us know that the interview process is done and it has been completed successfully. We are now redirected back to the main page. Now from the point of view of an HR individual, as they have already received the notification on their email that the interview has been complete, they can now decide to download a full report or an executive summary depending on how much time they have. Let's see what the full report looks like. Over here we see that the recommendation is a strong hire with an overall score of 92, and this is the detailed interview report with the evaluation criteria that were considered. This transcript now consists of the questions that were asked, the response I gave, along with the evaluation for the response that I had. These are done for all the questions, and then an overall assessment has been provided with the final recommendation details. The HR individual can directly view these and proceed, or they can go through the entire report to understand exactly how the candidate interview went. They can also download an executive summary to see a quick overview of the performance of the candidate in the interview. As we can see, each of these criteria are then marked against each question, where we find out which part of the score was hit by each answer. So for example, the first question, the confidence was rated 0.85, cultural fit 0.9, 0.88, Similarly, an average performance radar chart is drawn for a candidate, and we also see their overall report, the score, and the recommendation. Apart from these, we also allow companies to contact us and request a demo from the team. Thank you. That is all.